Yo, what's good? At the time that I'm recording this video, it's Christmas, and I think everybody can agree that Christmas is top 2 holidays ever, and spoiler warning, it's not number 2. There's so many good things about Christmas, I don't even know where to begin. From receiving gifts, to receiving gifts, also receiving gifts. Obviously joking, but there are actually a lot of things to be excited about Christmas for, but all of that means nothing if one thing happens. If just one thing happens, it can ruin everything. Now you might be asking, Roman, what is that one thing that ruins an entire holiday? What is that one thing?
Man, don't you just love Christmas?
If you mean getting gifts, then yeah.
Dude, of course that's what I mean.
Christmas should be like minimum once a month.
Minimum! Huh? Dude, what is that?
Now I'm going to give a little bit of a disclaimer before I continue this, because I realize that this video can seem very out of touch for some people, and it definitely is if you're looking at it in hindsight. It's an unfortunate fact that a lot of parents and children on Christmas are in unfortunate positions, which I know I said unfortunate twice, but still. They're in unfortunate positions where they can't give or receive whatever they want. I'm in a very lucky position, and that is in no way intended to be a brag or anything in that regard. It is just so that if it seems like I'm talking from the perspective of somebody that's just a spoiled kid, well, it is. I'm just saying that this Christmas for me is comparatively worse than the rest of the Christmases I've ever had since I was like a little ass kid in fucking diapers eating my own shit. And with all that being said, I'm gonna go and complain about all the expensive ass gifts I got and how I'm more rich and cool than you guys. So it's important to understand that I have 2 siblings, a younger sister and an older brother. And we have a tradition for Christmas in our house that we buy gifts for our siblings, not our parents buying the gifts, or rather picking the gifts. Each of us are given a budget, and however much that budget is the amount of money that we can spend and kind of decide what gifts to get the person. So let's say my sister is buying gifts for my brother, like how it was this year. Then my brother would be buying gifts for me, and I would be buying gifts for my sister. We'd be given a budget, but now that we're older, we can work and stuff like that, and we can put in more money if we want to. But who the fuck is gonna do that? So my gifts to my sister mostly consisted of, like, you know, girl shit, like clothes, some clothes. I got her a Stanley Cup, and I think the biggest gift, the most expensive gift, was this Valentino perfume. I went into Sephora, and my sister doesn't have any perfume or anything, so I thought it would be pretty nice for her to have some perfume or something like that, especially something that she normally wouldn't buy, you know, and it's pretty expensive too. It's a little under $200. And I don't know about my sister, but I imagine she had the same thought process whenever she was picking my brother's gifts. But my brother didn't have the same thought process in the slightest. See, me and my brother are basically opposites, right? He's more into nerdy stuff, like, he got mostly board games and shit like that for this Christmas, which he was adoring, right? Of course, if I got some board games or some shit like that, I'd probably beat the shit out of my sister. What I'm saying is we're basically opposites, right? What he would want for Christmas and what I would want for Christmas are not even in any way similar. But for me, I was thinking in context of what would my sister want, right? Because she used to like all the cute shit, right? You know, there's the random shit that she can put in her room and stuff. And I thought I'd just go into the mall and just grab a bunch of cute shit, right? Anime stuff and call it a day, right? But my mom told me that she's not into that stuff anymore. She likes clothes and she likes her bath stuff, like her bubble baths and her body spray. I don't know what the fuck body spray, but whatever. Sounds like some nasty like football locker room shit but regardless. But I was thinking in context of what my sister would want. And my sister was thinking in context of what my brother would want for Christmas, right? Because what she would want for Christmas is not similar to what he would want. But my brother basically got me one gift that he thought I would use, which I'll get into that in a second. And then he got the rest of them are just shit that he would want. So let's start with the first thing, which is more like 4 things. Now I tried to find pictures of my clothes that I got, but my brother basically got me Hurley clothes, or like Hurley t-shirts and a Hurley jacket. I got 2 t-shirts. One of them is basically a gym shirt, like a skim shirt, the one that clings onto your skin and kind of like suffocates you. He got me that. he got me another one, which is kind of a normal t-shirt, but it's kind of the same quality, to be honest. And I hate that material. And he got me a Hurley jacket. Now, I'm sure if he bought this for like my dad or some shit like that, my dad would fucking bust a nut 4 times. But for me, I don't wear, I've never worn Hurley, and I've made it very apparent, like my style. Like I like wearing street clothes, right? Or like Y2K or something like that. Like I like Jordans. I like some loafers, you know, depending on the outfit I'm going for, obviously. But fucking Hurley, dude. First of all, I have never, not once in my life, worn anything even remotely close to Hurley. And on top of that, I've gone out to a mall with him, right? 2 malls, I guess, but to one specific mall with him a couple of times. And, you know, I'll try to like help him get clothes for himself because he's trying to get more into wearing better clothes, right? He mostly just wears polos and khaki shorts, which, you know, whatever. And I've expressed my disgust for that material, and you'll know the material if you've ever worn any gym shirt or skim shirt, which I don't even know if it's called a skim shirt, but that's what I'm calling it. If you've worn anything like that, you know the material I'm talking about. It's real, like, you would just know it. And I've also expressed my disgust for like just bad logos, right? Hurley's not a terrible logo, but it's just the Hurley logo in the corner, and that's just not good looking. It just, there's no style to it either. The skim shirt is in a terrible like aqua blue color that is just disgusting. It's got like green undertones and shit. It's just not a good shirt. It's not. But you know what? That's probably one of the better gifts that I'm gonna bring up, to be honest. And you know, if you fuck with Hurley, you know what I'm saying? If your dad is the co-owner of Hurley or something, cool, man. I don't like Hurley. I've never liked Hurley. I've never liked any brand similar to Hurley, and I'm probably never gonna wear those clothes. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. And I didn't give you any pictures of the clothes because I didn't think it was really necessary. I think everybody knows what Hurley is, right? And it was kind of hard to find the pictures of the clothes on the website. I don't know why, it just wasn't up there. He went to the mall to get them. But with these next items, these next 2 items, which is kind of grouped into one item, but it's 2 items, really. It's 2 shoes, and I don't think I can express how bad these are, really. And I don't think you guys have ever heard of the brand. Maybe it's a popular brand, but I've never heard of the brand, so I'm just going to assume nobody else has heard of the brand. I need to show you pictures of the clothes so you can understand just how bad it is. So the shoes that my brother bought me are, drumroll please, what the fuck are those? When am I ever gonna wear these? I have good loafers, right? I have good dress shoes. How am I gonna get bitches in this, bro? No hoes are gonna look at these shoes and be like, oh, that man's high class. Like, what the fuck are those? Like, what type of grandpa ass shoe is this? Oh yeah, I forgot. I can just pair it with the fucking Hurley gym shirt that I got, the aqua blue gym shirt. So it's safe to say that these are basic. You might as well just got me wood for like a fire or something, because it's going in a fire. I'm never, like, nobody should ever have these shoes on, ever, no matter what age you are. If you're old, get Asics. If you're young, get Jordans or get loafers. Don't get these Clarks. What? Now at this point, I'm opening my presents, and obviously my family's there, right? My mom can see my face, and she sees that I'm not having the best time. I was pissed on the inside. I was pissed, or maybe more upset. I was like, how the fuck did he do this bad, right? But she looked at me and she realized I wasn't having the best time. And she told me, you know, he spent all the money on the last gift, right? He spent the most money. He actually went over his budget for this gift. He spent his own money for this one gift, right? And so I was starting to be, you know, a little more optimistic. I was like, wow, he spent over the budget? He spent that much money on that? I mean, it's shit right now, but this one gift could save everything. It could be, oh my gosh, I'm just thinking about, maybe it's I can't even think of anything right now. Maybe it's a fucking MacBook. Maybe a laptop. Maybe it's PC parts. I would ask for PC parts, right? I want PC parts. That's all I really wanted the entire Christmas, was just PC parts. Maybe he added like a, you know, GeForce RTX 4090 or something. I don't fucking know. I was excited. The Christmas spirit had came inside of me. Pause. And now my hopes are up now, right? I was told there was a lot of money that was going into this one present, and I was expecting a lot, right? And I'm going to preface this before I say what it is. I'm not going to try to waste too much time, right? But I'm just going to preface this. This is a good gift for somebody that would use the gift, right? I appreciate that my brother spent some of his own money on it, right? That's cool. I am thankful for that. I'm grateful for that. But it's a GoPro. I got a GoPro. Now, you may be wondering, well, why is that a bad gift, right? I don't take pictures. I don't do any, like, I have no reason for having, I have nothing to do. I can't even describe, like, I'm stuttering just talking about it. I don't have any use for a GoPro. I have zero use. I'm gonna do nothing with the GoPro. Literally nothing. And now I've hinted towards my brother that I do, like, you know, videos occasionally, you know what I'm saying? I just kind of brought that up lightly. I don't really get too into it because, to be honest, like, I don't really want them seeing my shit, to be honest. Like, but I brought it up casually, you know, and he knows that I do this sometimes. His reasoning for getting me the GoPro was I can make videos with it. I'm sitting in my closet watching my Roblox gameplay. In the face of the channel is Mordecai from Regular Show. I don't even use my own face. What the fuck do I use the GoPro for? Anyway, I hope y'all had a really good Christmas. I didn't really, I mean, the day was good, but the gifts were shit, and that's really what matters. And, so yeah, bye and shit.